Hello, good morning to everyone. And today we'll be discussing about organization of tissues. How the tissues are organized into an organism. So the topic of the lesson is organization of tissues. You know that there are two different types of organisms based on their cell type. That is, organisms which are having only one cell, or organisms which are made up of only one cell. That one cell will do all the functions. So, those organisms which are made up of only one cell, they are called as unicellular organisms. Example, bacteria. Even there are some algae, we call them as blue-green algae. So blue-green algae, otherwise they are called as BGA, otherwise they are called as cyanobacteria. They are also made up of only one cell. Example, chlamydomonas. Likewise, protozoans, they are one-celled animals. For example, amoeba is made up of only one cell. So there are organisms which are made up of only one cell, and that one cell will do all the functions. Likewise, there are organisms which are made up of millions of different types of cells. So an organism which is made up of millions of cells, millions of different types of cells, that is called as multicellular organism. And multicellular organisms, they have very specialized cells. Cells, when you say about cell, define cell, you would have studied in the lower classes. Cell is the structural and functional unit of an organism. So what is cell? It is a structural and functional unit of life. So that is why we say one single cell, for example, in plants, one single cell has the capacity or potentiality to grow into an entire plant. That is called as totipotency. So a single cell is capable of growing into an entire organism. We can grow that in a culture medium. What is a culture medium? We will provide all the necessary nutrients for the growth of that single cell into an entire organism. That is in plants. So cell is the structural and functional unit of life. Then tissues. So all cells, these cells, they form the next level. A group of cells are called tissues. They are similar in structure as well as in function. We call them as tissues. Then all these tissues, they are grouped and they form organs. For example, root is an organ, stem is an organ, leaf. So we say root system, shoot system. And then organ systems. Of course, in animals, we have different kinds of systems. Even as human beings, we have digestive system, circulatory system, integumentary system, then nervous system. So there are various systems. These organs are grouped to form organ system, reproductive system. It goes on like that. So they will perform specific functions